Yo, welcome back to another video, another reaction, commentary. Let's watch, whatever you want to call it. Welcome back. Today we got another video, of course. But before we get into the video, I just want to point out a few things. I was going to say thank you all for the support so far. I've only had this channel for about two weeks. Only about, maybe I'll go moving up to like 3 weeks. And we've been getting consistent views across the board, likes, engagement, subscribers. So I appreciate y'all for the support. You know, this channel is young. I told y'all when I first made this channel, I was going to take it serious. I am taking it serious. I've been consistent since day one on this channel. I've been posting shorts regularly, just about every single day. We be getting a brand new video literally at least once a week. So I'm taking it serious with the consistency. I've got a lot of other YouTube channels that I've kind of fell off with because I haven't been consistent, but this is the one I would say I'm going strong with, and I'm staying strong with it. I've even invested in the craft. We invested in the craft. It's a brand new camera right now y'all looking at. I don't know if you can tell from the past couple videos. The webcam is crisp right now. You know, in the past I've been using a 1080p webcam, like a standard 1080p Elgato webcam or something that's just been sitting on top of my one of my monitors right here. Now we got a real camera. It's a Sony something. I don't know. I'm not a camera person. I have no idea. But it's a Sony camera. It's a real camera with a flip screen and everything on it. So, you know, we invested in the craft. I'm investing in the content. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But once again, I appreciate y'all for the support. Keep it up, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was going to keep it going, you know? But anyway, let's hop into the video. Today we got a video of what my $2 million house looks like in China. So this is a house tour in China. I don't know if is $2 million wealthy in China. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out, right? We're gonna find out how she lives with the $2 million house in China. All right. So let's get into the video. Let's get into it.
你好, it's Sasa. Today I want to show you what my 2 million house looks like in Shenzhen, China, which sounds a little bit crazy.
It do sound crazy because I do know about China. First of all, I'm in the process of getting my visa for to go to China. I am going to be visiting China very soon. So I'm in the process of getting the visa and everything. And Shenzhen is top of my list because it's like the futuristic city, as far as I know, in China. It's like where the technology lives, the drones, and I'm a huge tech person. So I'm excited to go there. That's definitely the top of my list. And Shenzhen, I know it must be pretty expensive to live there. So we'll see.
I say out loud, but the houses in Shenzhen are very expensive. But this is the home my parents work for and the place I grew up in. So
I wonder, is $2 million like the same 2 million? Like, is she saying $2 million like US dollars? Like, this is what 2 million US dollars would get you in Shenzhen? Or is it like $2 million in Chinese money? Like, isn't it like a yen or yuan? I don't even know what China's currency is. You would think I know these things. I went through this in the last video. It's yuan, I'm assuming. That's what I know. I'm familiar with the Chinese yuan. Okay.
It's also a look into what a real Chinese family home looks like. Before we go inside, let me show you a little bit of the neighborhood first. We live in a garden-style community here in Shenzhen.
I can see
there are 17 buildings in.
That looks fire. So is it like an apartment? I'm assuming it's like an apartment. Those buildings everywhere. But I do know China's like very dense, a very dense population. A lot of people living close together, which is something I wouldn't be used to because I like suburban living. I like having land. I like having space in between homes, not living on top of your neighbor pretty much.
Total, and each one has around 30 floors. There are more than 1,600 total garden-style community here in Shenzhen.
Okay, so it's like a community of like apartment buildings, pretty much. That's what it sounds like.
Shenzhen, there are 17 buildings in total, and each one has around 30 floors. Okay. There are more than 1,600 residents living here. This kind of neighborhood.
Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. That does look modern. That looks crazy. Yeah, it's like a community. That's cool.
Neighborhood is actually pretty common in Shenzhen. When you live in a place like this, it doesn't just feel like
I think when I go to Shenzhen, I'm going to probably stay in the city because there's a whole lot of places we're doing. Me and a couple of friends, we also want to do like a cruise. So we want to go from go to China, and then there's a cruise that you can take from China to Japan, and then we spend some time in Japan. That's what we're going to do. But when I'm in China, I want to stay in Shenzhen.
a few apartment building. It feels more than a whole living area. This community also has a lot of facility like a swimming pool, tennis court, and table tennis area. We are in a pretty
I love tennis. I love tennis, bro. Tennis is so much fun. It's hard to find other people that like tennis. I don't know why it's so hard to do that. I have to find like a tennis community or something. Tennis is actually so fun. Tennis, table tennis, badminton. I love all those sports. It's so much fun.
central area. The metro is basically right downstairs. This is the entrance to our building. There are also mailbox here,
Mailroom.
but honestly, barely anyone really use them now.
So does that one doesn't even have a door, and a few of them look full. But does the mail just get delivered? Well, they probably don't use mail, right? Because even me personally, I like when I get when I like have new subscriptions or things that send mail, I always go paperless. Paperless billing. I don't like physical mail. I haven't looked at the mailbox in probably weeks. So they probably get everything through email electronically. And packages, of course, probably just come. That's all they use them for. Like they'll probably just go down there to get mail. That's what I would assume.
There's security downstairs. If someone who doesn't live here wants to come in, they usually have to press the floor number first, and someone inside has to confirm before the door opens. People who live here usually just use face recognition to get in, so the security here is actually pretty strict.
Yeah, because they have a lot of technology, and that's why I can't even speak. It's often referred to as like the futuristic city. Like China's building this huge futuristic city, the latest and greatest in technology, and just that scares a lot of people who are very privacy conscious. Like they love their privacy, they don't want to give that up. But I mean, I feel like it's hard to have privacy in today's age. In 2026, is so much you have to give up to gain access to a lot of things that are convenient. So it's just hard to maintain privacy. I'm not a big privacy person. I don't really care. Like me personally, I don't do anything that I need to hide to where I'm like my privacy. Again, like I said earlier, I'm a big tech person. I live my house that I'm living in right now is a tech home. Everything I can control, just about every aspect of this house from one app on my phone. From the lights to the ceiling fans, the door locks, everything I can control from my smartphone. So I'm a huge tech person. So not a big deal for me, but I know a lot of other people feel very strongly about it.
And this is our front door. You can see those red decoration on it.
That's actually cool. So it's not inside like your typical apartment. Like you have to be inside, and then like hotels, you walk through the interior hallway. They have an exterior entranceway. That's interesting.
These are called Spring Festival.
What doorknob is that? I love that doorknob. I think I've seen that. Samsung has them. They're not available in the US as far as I know, but Samsung has those door locks. They're like all in one piece with the cameras and RFID chip readers and fingerprint scanners all in one. Pin codes.
Our door lock is fingerprint access, so it's really private.
That's dope.
My dad bought this apartment about 10 years ago. It was a second-hand apartment, and it cost around $500,000.
That looks elegant. Look at the liquor. Look at the liquor cabinet right there. That's fire. Hold on.
Really private. My dad bought this apartment about 10 years ago. It was a second-hand apartment.
Oh, maybe the kitchen is off to the right there. There's a fridge. Looks like a refrigerator right there. Maybe the kitchen is like off to the right.
apartment, and it costs around $500,000. Then we
Damn,
spend about another
$500,000.
$50,000 on renovation.
Renovated. That
A
looks
lot of
nice.
Chinese family care about feng shui, especially when
Feng
it comes to
shui.
big things like buying a house. A lot of people believe those things
okay,
can
so I was right.
affect
That is
the
the kitchen,
energy of
like,
the
right
home
off to the right when you
and
come
how
in.
it feels to live in. After 10 years living here, this apartment is worth around $2 million.
Okay, so after the renovations, they probably had it reappraised, and so now it's worth about $2 million. That's cool. Okay, so it was worth $500,000, and now it's worth $2 million after renovations. So that's a good investment property.
This is our entry garden space.
I don't know how investment properties work in China, but if like someone did that here in the US, it would be a very good investment property.
Inside the drawer, we keep things like plastic bag, tools, umbrella, basically the kind of stuff every home has.
Dude, that feels like clutter to me. Like I wouldn't, all those drawers with like plastic bags and stuff in it. That's clutter to me. What is that? That fishing line? What is that? Did she say what that was?
Basically the kind of stuff every home has.
I don't know what that is.
There are 6 people living in our home. Honestly, the shoe cabinet can.
Is that Fila? I think that's Fila. That is. I haven't seen Fila, that brand, in so long. What happened to that brand? I have not seen that brand in so long.
There are 6 people living in our home. Honestly, the shoe cabinet can even fit everyone's shoes. Some shoes are just left outside the cabinet. And before going further inside, we usually change into a slipper here. There's
Right.
also a fridge
On
here
track
in the entry
outside there.
area. It's
They got a
covered
camera
in
outside
lacquer
the
that
fridge? There's a camera outside the fridge. That's crazy. My fridge has a camera inside where I can see the food inside the fridge. But that's outside the fridge. That's different.
we brought back from different country and city we visited before. Our home is about 125 square meters in total, and this is the living room. We have 2 big sofas.
I like how she's putting this into US measurements so that we here in the States has a better idea of what she's talking about. Currency, square footage.
Here.
This video is definitely for us Americans here.
The panel on the left controls different lights around the room. On the right is the intercom system for the building entrance.
I was about to say intercom, but I forgot she is in a big ass apartment building.
You will probably notice there are a lot of teapots on the table. That's because we are from Chaoshan, so drinking tea is already a really big part of daily life for us. If guests come over, we make tea. If the family sit down to chat, we also make tea. This next to the tea table is an electric tea stove. We use it to boil water, rinse teacups, and sanitize them too. And the water here is filtered water that comes from the kitchen. My dad is super picky about tea, and the tea he buys is pretty expensive. But for someone who is not an expert, a lot of tea tastes kind of same to me.
Yeah, that's how it is for me too. Like I like drinking tea. It's not often that I drink it on its own. Like it's not often I'd be like, oh, I want some tea. But when I do have it, any tea would do. I'm not picky about tea. They kind of taste good to me too. She poured half of it on the table, but okay.
Personally, I really like drinking tea.
Wait, is that how you do it? It's all on the table.
Making tea is a process that helps me
Is that how it's supposed to be? I'm so confused.
slow down and feel calm. We usually put the tea leaves in the pot, pour in hot water, let it sit for a bit, and then pour it out. And in Chinese home, we don't just make 1 cup and stop there. We keep adding hot water and drinking the same tea for quite a while.
No sugar. I don't think I could drink tea without sugar. Or some type of other sweetener. I don't think I can drink plain tea. Yikes.
This TV was actually bought about 10 years ago, and we still use it now.
I would definitely, if this was my crib, that whole wall would be one TV. Like that whole inner part inside the archway will be one big TV. That TV for me is too small.
These two wooden elephants were custom made when we moved into the home. On the table below the TV, we keep snacks,
cashews?
daily stuff,
Oh, I love Ferrero. However you say that. Ferrero Rocher. The collection. I love those.
and
Those are so
inside the
good.
cabinet, we keep some basic medicine for common small health issues.
So it's like the equivalent of like a medicine cabinet, which is in America. it's
Here
usually
is
in
the
someone's
bay window
bathroom.
next to the sofa. We put a long cushion here. When the weather is
I was
nice,
about to say that's probably hella relaxing. Like get a nice cool breeze out the window. Sit right there, open the window, bro.
we lie
vibes.
here, get some sun, and
Hella
just look
vibes.
outside.
Yeah, that's vibes.
And this next to it is a charging station. You just put your phone on it and it charges.
That's a big ass charging station.
This is our dining table. It's round and made of marble. In the middle, there's a rotating tray, which is super common in Chinese home, especially
It's like
for
a lazy
family
Su-
meals.
We call that a lazy Susan here in the States. A lazy Susan.
Because Chinese meals are shared dishes for everyone, this makes it a lot easier for everyone to reach the food.
Is that built into the table though? That's actually really cool if it's built into the table.
This is another area of our wine cabinet, but it doesn't only hold just alcohol. My mom also keeps dry aged orange peel here. The longer it's stored, the more valuable it becomes. We also keep things like fish
So is it like an investment or do you actually use it? Because it doesn't look like it's used, right? Kind of looks like it's unopened.
longer it's stored, the more valuable it becomes. We also keep things like fish maw and Korean ginseng here. My dad bought this vase in Jingdezhen. Jingdezhen is
That's some
very
very
famous in
vibrant
China because it's known as the porcelain capital.
Oh my God, look at the Hennessy. Look at the Hennessy. Look at the Hennessy. That shit looks expensive. I can't even lie. That looks different. Hennessy Paradise. XO.
And here we also have a small booth
What is the one next to it that's blank? You know that shit's expensive when it ain't got nothing on it. You know that shit's expensive when there's no writing on it. It looks like there's something on the top of the like where the bottle top is, but I can't see.
and here
Maybe some of you guys who are liquor experts know what that is.
Here we also have a small bull statue. My mom say it's a mini version of the Wall Street Bull in the US. This is a soup pot. This is homemade pickled vegetable that my mom made herself.
I wonder what that looks like meat at the top. What type of meat is that in there?
Our kitchen is close to the dining room, so it's convenient when serving food and eating.
There's a lot of stuff in there. Like it's like a lot of it's like clutter. Like for me, it was like clutter. There's like there's a lot of stuff in there. I feel like there's not enough space to put a lot of the stuff you have there. Like I feel like you have a lot of stuff and not enough places.
After
to
washing
put
the
them, to
dishes,
store
we
them.
usually leave them standing up to
What is that? What is that? What is that?
After washing the dishes, we
Is that
usually
beef.
leave them
What is that? How you just gonna skip over that?
standing up
How are you going to show that and just skip over
to
it?
dry. And once everything is dry, we put them into the disinfection cabinet.
I have a disinfection cabinet? Man, my dishwasher does that, right? Like it uses super hot boiling water to clean the dishes. That's a way of sanitizing and disinfecting, right? But having a
Chinese kitchen
disinfectant is
usually
crazy.
care a lot about strong heat because we do a lot of stir frying and cooking over high flame.
Right.
Gas stoves are pretty common here.
I was gonna say
Care a
like
lot
that type of stove is like ideal for like a wok, like cooking in a wok. I don't know if any of you know what a wok is, but it's like a very curved. Think of like instead of a pan, it's like a bowl, almost, and you make stir fry like a lot of rice with it. It's a very popular way of cooking rice.
About strong heat because we do a lot of stir frying and cooking over high flame. Gas stoves are pretty common here. Inside this cabinet below the stove is where we keep rice.
I feel like there's a big ketchup and mustard in
Over
those.
here we keep the air fryer, and inside this cabinet we mainly store plastic wrap,
Oh my god, they have
food bags,
bags
and
in
trash
every drawer.
bags. This is our 2-in-1 grill and hot pot cooker. One
Oh my
side is
God, I love hot
for
pot.
grilling, and the other
Yo,
side
hot pot is so goddamn good. Like, have you ever been to like K-pot or like there's like another Korean barbecue spot, bro? I always get both. They be like, "You want hot pot barbecue?" I want both. My big bag ass wants both.
is for hot pot.
It's
So
so
it's
good.
really fun when the whole family eats together. This is our seasoning area. We keep things like soy sauce, vinegar, oyster sauce, and the other sauce here.
That mayonnaise? That mayonnaise? Isn't mayonnaise supposed to be refrigerated? I don't know if that's mayonnaise or not.
This is pork lard that my mom made herself.
Pork lard. What do you use that for? I've heard of it before, but what do you use pork lard for?
The main reason
Oh, she's about to tell it.
people make it at home is because it smells better and make dishes taste even better too.
Okay. Is it like a grease?
And here's our
Like oil?
kitchen gauze string.
What?
It was brought. And here's our kitchen gauze
Oh,
string.
God shrine.
It was
Okay.
brought from the kitchen in our hometown home. In our family, the kitchen god is more like a symbol of protection. We make offering on the 1st and 15th day of the lunar month. Inside this cabinet, we keep pots, pans, plates, and all.
I don't see a wok. Unless I missed it.
Inside this cabinet, we keep pots, pans,
Oh, there it is. This is a wok. In case some of you don't know. That's a wok. You cook with that, obviously.
plates, and all everyday cooking tool. This is one of our bathrooms.
Oh my god, they have a standing toilet. That's what I'm not really looking forward to in China. I feel like that would be so uncomfortable. I think I have to practice squatting to do my business before I go to China. Peeing in that would be easy for at least for a guy. But number 2 might get a little tricky.
This bathroom has a squat toilet. We have guests come to our home sometime. My family think that a squat toilet would be more hygienic. And this is my older sister.
I don't agree. I don't think I agree. Like what if you got diarrhea? You know? And that's just going all over the place. You gotta clean that shit up. You know what I mean? What if it's just going everywhere? I feel like with a sitting toilet, you know, it might be everywhere inside the toilet, but it's inside the toilet. I feel like with that, I don't know about that one.
Sister's room. I think her room is actually pretty spacious. And the lighting is really
Let me
nice.
see the bedroom again.
I think that a squat toilet would be more hygienic. And this is my older sister's room. I think her room is
I like rooms with a lot of windows. I feel like that's a large window. Like the whole wall is pretty much a window. I like that. A lot of natural, like that's a decent room. I
Pretty
like that.
spacious, and the lighting is really nice. You can see the stadium from here.
Stadium?
She likes dolls and plush toys, and she also really into pop stars like Blackpink. Inside
That's
this
cool.
closet, we keep some of my sister clothes too, because there are a lot of people in our family. We need to share the stories sometime. It's
Yeah, I was
not
gonna
always
say,
fully
they said 6 people live in here.
separate for each person.
Okay, with the
This
Lego
is a
set.
protection charm we put in the hallway for peace and good luck at home. Next is my parents' room. They have a big wardrobe here.
Let's see. That bed
They have a
looks hella comfy. Is it me or does that bed? I think it's the headboard.
big wardrobe
I think it's the headboard that makes it look hella comfy, like real plush, like high quality. I don't know. Maybe it could just
here.
be the look.
two mirror, and the lighting is really good too.
I like the headboard. I think the headboard is
They
dope.
also have a TV in their room.
That's a small TV. But maybe they don't watch a lot of TV.
There's also a bay window
Could be the
here
case as
where
well.
they keep clothes, blanket, and things like that. And
Those bars are, I mean, they look cool. It kind of remind me of like a prison, like a jail. I don't want bars in my window.
this is their bathrooms.
They have a toilet. Okay, I'd be in there. I'm sorry, but I gotta use y'all toilet. I can't squat. I ain't trying to be squatting.
This is my second and third sister's room. They have a bunk bed here,
Is that
and
Disney?
underneath there's a
That's cool.
storage
It's like a
space
Disney
for clothes
bunk bed.
too.
That's cool. That's what I have. I have a storage bed. And
There's
drawers on
also
the
a
side.
little desk area where they do their makeup and organize things.
That's cool.
And finally, this is my room. My room is actually pretty small, and it's right next
That
to the
is a
entry
small room.
garden area.
How did you
Before
end
the
up with the smallest
renovation,
room?
this space used to be a kitchen
Wait, what? You said it used to be a
area.
kitchen?
Before the renovation, this space used to be a kitchen.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that
There
is
are
a
some
small room.
pipes and metal structure here that couldn't be removed, so I mostly keep my workout clothes here.
Okay.
For my other daily clothes, I keep some in this small movable wardrobe.
That door is like this wood door right here. That's fire. I like that. That's cool.
And somewhere in my sister's room too. This is my work area. My bed has a mosquito net. Because our floor isn't super high, we do get mosquitoes sometimes. So this is really necessary for me.
Yeah, get eaten alive by mosquitoes at bed when you're trying to sleep is not fun, I imagine.
And this is the balcony. The washing machine is also installed here. And the hair dryer is kept here too. We install a hand crank clothes drying rack here, which is really useful for drying things like curtains and blanket.
I wonder how come they don't have like a dryer, like the same type of dryer like the washing machine. I'm curious. Is it more of like a traditional thing, or is it like, I don't know. I want to say cost savings because they doesn't look like they spare any expenses with things.
And this is the sink area, but honestly, we don't really hand wash clothes here anymore. Now it's mostly used for cleaning supplies
I was
or
gonna say,
washing random
You have
things.
a washing machine there, so
We also have a foot soaking bucket and some herbal foot soap packs. I soak my feet about once a week. It's kind of a little habit of mine. And we also have protective safety bar installed around the balcony. A lot of apartments and homes in China have this. They are mainly for safety and making the balcony feel more secure.
I was like, get rid of the bars. I like to feel free. Get rid of the bars. That's if I own the house.
So this is my home in Shenzhen. This home holds my parents' years of hard work and also all the very ordinary but very real parts of our family life. When I was younger, I probably didn't think too much about it. It just felt like home. But now that I'm older, I understand more that a home can carry a lot more than just furniture and walls.
I wonder what do her parents do for a living?
Thank you
To be
so
able to
much
afford
for
that.
watching, and I will see you in the next video.
I wonder what her family does to be able to afford that. What do you guys think? Family wealth. Is that considered wealthy in China? Maybe a lot of people that live in Shenzhen, because it's probably just a wealthier area. Maybe everyone's used to living in a house like that, but still, if that's like a wealthier area, I wonder what do you do, you know, and to be able to pretty much live in Shenzhen, I guess. I don't know. That's very interesting. That's a very interesting one. That's gonna be the end of the video. Let me know in the comments. By the way, like I said, I'm on my way to China soon. I'm gonna get my visa. I'm gonna be vlogging, of course, when I go there. So I think the last video, or the video before last, I left my vlogging channel in the description. I'll leave it in this video description as well if you want to check it out. I'm a lot less consistent over there. I plan to be more consistent with as much as I travel. I feel like I should be way more consistent than I am. But yeah, I'm going to be vlogging that and vlogging a lot more in general on that channel, because that's just my general channel. But yeah, I'm going to leave that in the description if you're interested in watching that. You get to follow along with me as I travel the world, because I do travel a lot. You can actually see I have posted a lot of videos on that channel already. I travel a lot, so I want to be reviving that channel. So I'll leave it in the description. Yeah. Let me know in the comments on this video. Would you live in Shenzhen, China? Would you live in that house? If that house that we just watched was offered to you, would you stay there? Would you live there? Would you be happy there? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Once again, thank you guys for the support on this channel so far. It has been nothing but amazing. I will continue to deliver the utmost quality content I possibly can, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.